Hello everyone, my name is Dzikra Rafik Putra and my metric number is MCS 201042. Now I present the linear regression using Excel for subject Advanced Analytics for Data Science. Now I'm gonna show you how to solve the number one question. Number one question is very when the independent value of A is 33 with this three columns table. I'm gonna show you how to solve the question. And this is the I create the table from the A and C. I check the A for the independent table and the C for the dependent table. The independent table I variable it with the X and the dependent table with the Y, and then I sum the independent tables and then I sum the dependent table, and then this is the average of independent table and this is the average of the dependent tables, and this is the formula of predicted regression model, and this is for the get the B1, and then this is the formula how to get the B1 and then this is how to get the B0, and this is I create a table for the solve the question, and this is I create the X table from the A, Y table from the C, XY table from the X multiplied by Y, and this is the X squared table. After I create the X, Y, and X squared table, I summate it from each other, and then this is the sum of the X table, and this is Y table, the sum of Y table, this is sum of XY table, and this is the sum of the X squared, and this is the average of the X table, and this is the average of the Y table, and this is the average of XY table, and this is the average of X squared table. And now this is how to get the B0, B1, and solve the equation. How to get the B0? We need to solve the B1 first, and this is how to solve the B1. We take the sum of the X minus by sets of the sum of the X table and multiply by Y table, divide by the N. The N is the sample of the data. Sample of data is 10, and then divide and then the divide by X squared, sum of the X squared table, and then minus by the X squared, and then salah. As you can see, I create this sum from each table, and then this is the formula bar from each other. This is the sums, and then this is formula how to get the average from each table. And then now we must search the B0 and the B1. Before we get the B0, we must find the B1, and then this is the formula how to get the B1, and then this is the formula bar from the get the B1, and then this is the X sum of the XY table, and then this is the sum of the X table, and then multiple by sum of the Y table, divided by the N. The N is the sample. The sample is 10, and then divide again, and then this is the X square, the X squares tables, a sum of the X squared table, and then this is the sum of the X, and then we square it and then divide by the 10. After we get the B1, we insert the b0. b0 is average of the y table minus by b1 multiplied by average of the x table, and then this is the average of the x table, this is the average of the y table, and then this is the formula as you can see. After we get the b0 and the b1, we put it in this formula. The b0 is 32,0x0x089, and the b1 is 0,554929, and then we put it in this formula. b0 plus b1 multiplied by the x, and then the x the x is the s is the 33, and then we create the formula like this, and then we get the answer is 50,39353. And now we move to the number 2. Number 2 question is predict when independent value a and b are 32 and 44. And then this is how to solve the number 2 question. We create the 3 tables, and then one a table as the x1, b table as the x2, and the c as the y table. And then this is independent 1, and then this is the independent 2 table, and then this is dependent table, and then this is the sum of the x1 table, this is the sum of the x2 table, this is the sum of the y table, and then this is the average of the x1 table, this is the average of the x2 table, this is the average of the y table. And then this is, you can see the formula of predict multiple regression model, and then this is the formula of the how to get the b1, this is the formula how to get the b2, and then this is formula how to get the a, this is formula of the get the sum of the x1y, this is how to get the x2y, this is how to get the sum of the x1 x2 from each table, like the x1 x2 y. We create the new table, and the new table contain the x, the variable, and then this is the x1 minus the average and become the x1 new, and then this is the x1 new square, and then this is the sum like this before, and then this is the x1 minus the average become the x1 new, and then this is the x1 new square. And like the before, x2 contain this as the same like the x1, and then this is the y table, same as the x1 table. And this is I create the new formula table for the get the x1y, x2y, and x1 x2, and then this is the sum of the x1y, the sum of the x2y, this is the sum of the x1 x2, this is the average of the x1y, this is the average of the x2y, this is the average of the x1 x2. After we get the value of the each of these, we search the x1y, and then this is the value of the x1y, this is the value of the x2y, and this is the value of the x1 x2. After we get the x1y, x2y, x1 x2, we can search the b1, and then this is the value of the b1. We search with this formula, and then this is how to get the b2 with this formula, and then this is how to get the a with this formula. After we get the b1 and b2, we can predict and the answer of the question when the a and b are 22 and 44, and this is the y with, and then this is y, and then this is the answer of the question. We change the x1 as the 22, and then we change the x2 as the 44, and this is the value. Thank you very much. See you later.